Hello, Miss. My name is Angel Jair Alonso Rodriguez. Today I'm going to explain some things about civil law. The video explains some things about civil law and can say about some things that you as a miss as are you explain to the chronology to the time in this semester, and I just wanted to talk some vocabulary and some things that I want to explain to the unit for the final exam. And I hope to can I understand me and I can talk English very well to can say some things that I can say clearly and understandable. So I'm going to start some things that I'm going to start to talk about vocabulary. To determine shoe. To choose someone means to take legal actions against someone because you believe they did something harmful to you. This explains some things that you can use for chronological civil law. For damage are the money a person receives to compensate for loss or injury. The next is injunction. It's an official court order that stops a person or company from doing something or forces them to do it. The next is liability. Means legal responsibility. The next is negligence. Is failure to do the things that you have duty or should to do. The next is punitive or damage are fees that must be paid in punishment and or are wrongdoing. If we're going to talk about civil law, civil law is talk about is law which deals with disputes between individuals and or organizations. Civil law deals with behavior that constitutes an injury to an individual or other private party, such as a corporation. Examples are defamation, breach of contract, negligence resulting in injury or death, and property damage. We're going to talk civil law is next to tort law. Tort law is a law which is involved in getting compensation for a civil wrongdoing that causes loss of injury. When someone's actions cause some type of harm to another, whether it be physical harm to another person or harm to someone's property or reputation, the harmed or injured person or entity might seek damage through the court. To prove that is that tort law is a law which is involved. What we're talking about is that when someone's actions cause some type of harm to another person, physically harm to another person or harm to someone's property is talk about tort law. The injured person or entity might seek damage through the court. That through the court and it can be a punishment about the person who did some things. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is probate. Is the act of dealing with a dead person's property and wealth. When a person dies, his or her estate must go through probate, which is a process overseen by a probate court. If the deceased leaves a will directing how his or property should be distributed after death, the probate court must determine if I should be admitted to prove and given legal effect if the decedent dies in states without leaving a will. Life to court appoints a personal representative to distribute the decedent's property. According to the laws of descent and distribution, these laws direct the distribution of assets based on hereditary succession. The next and the ultimate is talking about two divorce. Like marriage, divorce in the United States is under two jurisdiction of state government, not the federal government. Divorce or dissolution of a marriage is a legal authority dissolves the or other authority of matrimony existing between two persons, must restoring to the status of being single and permitting them to marry other dissolutions. to find finally a child person distribution or properly division of debt, though these matters are usually only ancillary or consequential to the dissolution of the marriage. The research that I think that is going to important is Evans Virginia, Jolie Jenny, Smith David J, Career, Pat's Law, Bryan and Gardner, Black's Law Dictionary 11. I hope to be clearly about this topic and these terms. And thank you, Miss. I hope that I can have a good qualification. Thank you.